I testify.
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 I testify by it.
My name is Michelle Perkins. I'm the Executive Director and founder of Turning Point. Turning Point is an outpatient facility, and we offer supportive services, reentry services, and housing to women that's exiting prison. Times in my life prior to prison and drug use, I was harmed as a child. I suffered trauma, being a victim of molestation by cousins, a friend of the family. I suffered abuse mentally and physically prior to drugs and alcohol in my childhood, all the way up until, I would say, my early teens. I was incarcerated at a point in my life when I was experiencing drug use. I was being a deterrent to the community, and I was lost. Being incarcerated for a drug charge was like, at the time, it was like it was a relief. I was able to somewhat gather my bearings and relax and get my thoughts together. However, at the same time, it was not good being locked up in prison under the confinement of what to do, when to eat, how to program, and it also, once I was becoming clear in my reality at the time, it also was unwrapping feelings of the past, the childhood molestation, the childhood abuse, and me doing what I did to separate me from my children. And at that time, I didn't know really what it is that I wanted to do, but I knew that I didn't want to stay with the cycle of going back and forth to prison. And I have 4 children. I have 2 boys and 2 girls. My youngest daughter, we don't talk, and she is bitter because I didn't raise her and she didn't live with me. And I apologized on numerous occasions. However, I guess when the time is right, she would talk to me. And I have another son. We don't talk that much, but we do talk. And my oldest son, I'm a part of his life, and my oldest daughter, I'm a part of their lives. But my 2 younger kids, our relationship is very strained. They didn't grow up with me during my time of being out of prison. They still reside with their father. And I asked him when I was released from jail and when I was in the Phoenix house, could my children come live with me? And he said no. And I don't blame him for saying no, but I take it as a blessing because not having them to focus on at that time allowed me the time to focus on myself and to be able to get myself together. If I have one thing to be able to tell my children, it would be that I love them and I made some bad decisions. And just because I made some bad decisions that took me away from them did not mean I did not love them. I was just on a path where I didn't know how to come back. And with my family situation, my past had alienated me from my mom, my grandmother, my immediate family, my siblings. So it was just like when I was in there, it's like I was just in there all alone. All alone. No family to call, no, I just felt alone, I felt hopeless, and I felt useless. Today I am the founder and executive director of Turning Point, the sister alliance of the Safe House Network, supporting formerly incarcerated women through their transition back into society. And to me, being able to be in a position to help women, men re-enter and successfully reintegrate back into the community, it is heartwarming to me to be able to be a part of their journey. What it's like for me being able to assist people with getting their children back, it feels good. It feels good to be able to be in the community that I once was ravishing, to be able to be at a place now where I'm able to give back and have people who exited the program through the supportive services side to come back and say, I got my kids back. And to hear thank you. And if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have been able to get my kids back. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to receive housing. So that is a joy in itself. What I would like people to know about myself and Turning Point is that we are here to help without judgment, without shame, because we have been there too. That we come with lived experience, and I don't believe anyone should feel judged or ashamed of their past. What it's like, it's about us assisting a person to get to the next level of their lives. I don't believe one mistake can define me, because if one mistake defined me, that would have been my drug use, and I wouldn't have been able to advance to where I'm at today if I allowed my past to define me, or the mistake of using drugs. I am 21 years sober today. And that was a journey from abuse to where I'm at today. The world wasn't easy, but it was a journey, and I'm happy today. My name is Michelle, and I testify because I believe my story and my journey can help someone else.